What is going on, guys? Greg Jenkins here from MonkeyPod Marketing, and you may or may not have heard, but there was a small release to the software a couple of weeks ago where Keap introduced a brand new function that I want to shine a light on because I think it can serve a lot of people. So I'm talking about the set field value widget inside of campaigns, inside of sequences. Historically, this set field value item has allowed us to set a contact field or custom field when a contact hits a certain point in your automation. Or clear a custom field, right? If you want to have them fill out a survey and you need to clear the value from the last time they took that survey, this widget would allow you to do those types of things. But the update that they have released now allows this widget to also perform basic math functions. So add, subtract, divide, multiply, and this really, multiplies, no pun intended, the flexibility behind this widget. It allows us to do a lot of things that previously were only possible using third-party tools. So in this video, I want to show you an example of the types of scenarios where this new math feature might make a big difference. Let's take a look.
All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is create a whole number field. So let's head over to admin settings and set up a new contact field. It needs to be a whole number field in order for the math part of this set field value widget to work. Actually, that's not true. It might work with currency fields or decimal fields, but let's use a whole number field for now. So we'll just create one. And I'm going to call it purchase tracker, right? But the truth is you could call it whatever you want depending on what it is that you are using this field for. So in this example, we're going to be counting the number of times that somebody has purchased from us in a custom field or storing it in a custom field. So let's create a brand new campaign here, and we'll just call this purchase count automation. So because I process purchases natively inside of Max Classic, I can use a purchase goal. But if you don't use the e-commerce functions inside of Keap, then you could use like a tag applied or an API goal, like however purchases are represented. And again, just to zoom out, this could be any event. So I'm counting purchases, but you could count whatever you like. So this will be increment count by one, and then we'll jump into here, and this is where the new feature comes in. We've got our set field value widget right there, and when you open it, if you've used this previously, this interface will look a little bit different, but when you open it, you've got overwrite field value, set field value, clear field value, and use math. This is that fun new feature here. So let's go ahead and click it. You'll be able to choose from your different fields. These are either whole number fields or, like I said, in the future, they might open it up to decimal fields or currency fields, but I think it is just whole number fields for now. So purchase tracker, we will say add, and the options are subtract, multiply, or divide. And we'll just say one, add one. So each time they hit this step, this part of the sequence, this function is going to add one to whatever the value is in this field. So we'll click save, and then we can mark this sequence as ready. Now here's where I'm going to layer in some automation informed by whatever that count is. So let's say we want to do something when they make 5 purchases, right? So this would be do nothing, just sort of an empty sequence for if they are not at 5. And then when they hit 5, we want to route them down here to trigger like a unlock bonus or send them a bonus gift, right? So in this sequence, we would, let's say, create a task for somebody to call them or to ship them something, or maybe apply a tag and unlock some bonus content, right? What you do in this sequence is totally up to you. And the reason for having 2 sequences is just to give us this decision diamond, right? So that we can look at the value in that field and decide where they should go. So if it is, if the contacts custom fields, purchase tracker, does not equal, and you could do, because it's a whole number field, you could do less than, greater than, right? For other use cases, there you may want to leverage the other options here, but in this case, it's if it does not equal 5, or if it's less than 5, and then here we'll say if the contacts, example custom fields, purchase tracker equals 5. So they only go in here if they have 5 in that field, or 7 or 10 or whatever the number is that you want to trigger the bonus. So that's really all there is to this. When they buy, they come in here and that field gets incremented by 1. Then the decision diamond decides if it is not 5, do nothing. But if it is 5, put them here. And then this is important. So if it is, for this one, we want to probably just remove them, right? You could do other things, but I'm going to just automatically pull them out of this campaign using the remove from sequence widget. So that way this sequence should never have anyone in it. That will allow them to be re-added to it whenever we need to, knowing that they won't queue up in the sequence. Okay, and then in this sequence, we need to set that field value back to 0. So after the bonus has been unlocked or the package has been shipped, we want to overwrite the field, the purchase tracker field, and set it back to 0 so that this process can effectively start over for us. While we're in here, you could also, remove the contact automatically from this sequence, or depending on what the bonus is, you could use a task completed goal to pull them out once the package has been shipped or once they've received whatever that bonus is. So lots of scenarios here where you could use this. I'm tracking the number of purchases that somebody has made, and then unlocking a bonus. And so like a punch card type situation. But you could be tracking the number of sessions somebody has with a consultant that you employ. And then every 10th session, it triggers a task for you to check in on that relationship, right? Or you could be tracking the number of referrals that somebody makes, or the number of testimonials that somebody makes, or the number of modules that they consume within a 30-day period. And then every 30 days, reset that count to 0. And only if they watch 5 or more, 10 or more during that window do they get a credit of some sort, right? So there's just lots of application for this brand new field math feature.
Okay guys, so that is the brand new math functionality inside of the set field value widget, inside of your sequences, inside of your campaigns, inside of Keap. I hope this example made a lot of sense, but I would love to hear from you all if there are other use cases that you see within your business or within your industry where this could simplify things or enrich the experience you're creating for your customers. I just believe that the more we as a community can share our ideas, our perspectives, the strategies that we are using these tools for, the more valuable they will be for everyone. So feel free to drop a comment below with any ideas you have, or any questions, concerns, or compliments you have after watching this video or learning about this feature. That's it for now from me. Take care, guys.